What's going on, you guys? Today we are taking a look at Beast Wars Neo Archadis, or Arch, Archadis, Archadis. Hold on here. According to Wikipedia, in Japanese, it's Archadisu, Archadisu. So Archadis or Archadis. Weird name, just a really weird name, and Japanese versus English pronunciation anyway. So he is an Archaeopteryx, or an ancient extinct bird. And I have to admit, the Archaeopteryx form isn't too bad, except for the feet here in robot mode. But we can get over that. He does have a gimmick in this mode where you press these buttons at the top of his feathers, and the arms extend to reveal blasters, and then feather bombs are supposed to drop. But the feather bombs don't like to stay pegged into each other or pegged into the feathers. So, yeah. Plus, they look more like feet. Actually, they don't look so much like feathers as ferns. Anyway, putting them off to the side, I do appreciate that he's got these blasters. I actually kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Overall, the Archaeopteryx form is pretty nifty. Mouth does open up a bit, like so. And it's a nice, posable figure. Yeah, the robot feet do get in the way. They are a bit of an eyesore. There's nothing I can really do about that, so oh well. Overall, it's a half-decent bird mode. Okay, it's a decent bird mode. Transformation for this guy is pretty easy. I think you can guess the way it's going to go. Fold the dino feet up and then flip out the robot legs, and then we will turn the hips to whichever way the robot head is pointing. Take the dino head and flip it down and turn it around to become an arm. Take the tail and fold that forward and then down. And here's a cool little gimmick. You can deploy his gun by pulling the tail up and then turning it around. It will automatically deploy the gun into his hand. Very nice little gimmick. And come over here and flip open the side and pull it back over the other arm, exposing his crystal. And then we could flip up the head like so and fold the wings across his chest. And then now that we know which way he's facing, we can turn his body to face that way as well. And here we have robot mode. This figure's robot mode is interesting. It's not great, but it's interesting, and it's unique. I don't think we've ever had a figure like this before or since. I do appreciate the originality that is shown in his design. I like the fact that you can deploy his weapon by transforming him partially, though the weapon can come unpegged very easily. Posability-wise, he's kind of a crapshoot, in all honesty. He's got a ball joint in both shoulders, and each elbow is a ball joint, so you've got posability there. His beak mouth can open. He's got ball joints in his hips, and then hinge joints here in his knees, ball joints for the feet. Head, as I said, swivels. Other than that, though, he is so top-heavy, and a severe lack of heels make him very hard to pose. So you're not going to get him in any real action poses. I do appreciate the overall design, though. I think it's good, but the design and transformation, and frankly the robot mode, do make the figure suffer quite a bit. That's a big problem with all of these Beast Wars Neo figures is, yeah, neither of the modes are super, so the transformation being what it is, all these figures end up suffering in one way or another. I would have really appreciated if you could maybe pose the blaster here somehow, but you can't. So he can shoot at somebody who jumps over him. Other than that, not so much in the posability aspect. Head sculpt is pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of a combination of Air and Stratos from the He-Man show, or from He-Man. I don't know why. It just really makes me think of that. Overall, Archadis is okay. And I call him Archadis because that's just easier to pronounce than Archadis. Archadis? That is really a dumb name. So guys, if you know what the actual pronunciation of this figure is, let me know, because good God do I fail at the English language. I'll catch you next time, and hopefully next time with a better figure.